Hi everybody. So, I know I've been talking a little bit about this book I'm writing. It's the sex book on teaching men how to touch women the way they touch themselves. And I know you may just be like, what is going on? And so let me just how did I even start to become a writer? Like, where did this even come from that I think I can write now? I can write, by the way, and I actually am having now written almost a full book and part of my fictional novel. I can see that, wow, I really do have a good voice and I can share a good story. And so it's kind of exciting to know that I can share this. But how did this all happen? Because I'd never really been a writer. How it happened was Noelle and I had just broken up, and I was staying with one of our mutual friends, in her guest bedroom, and we had just broken up the night before. Noelle had told me she needs to go off on her own. She has to figure this journey out. She wants me to figure my journey out. She said, I know there's more for you than what you have, and just, I want you to do this. So we broke up, and I was heartbroken, and it hurt really bad. But I was, hopeful for the future, and I just, So anyway, I woke up that next morning, and I'm laying in bed, just kind of lounging there in this big comfy bed by myself. And I'm thinking about movies I love. I love post-apocalyptic movies, The Hunger Games, anything to do with something outside of an American normal society, or where cultures break down or they're at different levels. So anyway, I'm just kind of thinking about those, and then all of a sudden, my book came into my head. Bam, just like that. And within 10 minutes, I had the whole story outline plotted out. Within 10 minutes in my mind, I was just like, holy crap. And then I laid there for like an hour, and I had figured out it's going to be a 3-book series, this my fictional novel. And I came to the understanding of what the other 2 books were going to be in this 3-book series. And I didn't have a name for it or anything, but I was just so excited. And Noelle is my best friend, as she was, even though we just broken up 12 hours earlier. So I called her because she's the one person that I wanted to share it with. And I called her, and she was really excited for me and so happy. And I told her like the whole outline for the first book, because I'd already had it all in my head. I had names of characters, different characters, what it's going to be, and so it's just like so exciting. And so she was really excited for me, and then I got up and I got my notebook out, and I started writing, here's the character names and here's the thing, and realized that the main character in the book is going to be a representation of me if I had never met Noelle and I'd stayed in the corporate world. So if I'd have never met Noelle and stayed in the corporate world, and then this post-apocalyptic event happened, how would I have reacted? What would I have done as the old me that doesn't exist anymore? And so this is the Tony character. The main character is Tony, and that comes from my mother wanting to name me Tony, but somebody saying, oh, you have to name your firstborn son after the father. So my dad's name is Vince as well. And so I named this character after my mom wanting to name me Tony. So that's where it came from. It came from that point. And I just want to, and as I started writing it, I realized that, gosh, I can't be working 30 plus hours a week. I got to focus on this book, and I can't do that right now. I have to work. So what book could I write right now that I think that I know about? And it just came to me, I could write a book about sex. I could write a book about what I know about the female body that I've learned that can help men in an easy way, like a Cliff Notes way. It's not some huge book. It's like 50 pages or so long is what it's getting to being. And it's straight to the point. A lot of it is about massaging. Half the book is about how to get a woman relaxed, how to give her good massage, how to give her a massage that she's really going to enjoy, that you can enjoy doing too. And so I get really into that stuff. So I wanted to read the chapter titles to you. And so let me read you the chapter titles just to give you a teaser on what you're going to get if you wanted to see this book. And I'm going to go as cheap as I can. It's going to be a very cheap book. It's going to be paperback and ebook. So and it's going to be on Amazon. It's not out yet. It'll be out by the end of the month because I only have one more chapter to write. Yeah, so freaking cool. So, chapter titles: Relaxation and Anatomy, Listening and Learning. Chapter 3, Head Up and Feet Down. This is where we start getting fun. Chapter 4, Waves of Pressure. 5, Back Away from the Edge of the Cliff. And I explain all this what these all mean, and so I don't know, it's just more fun. It's a very fun, light, not clinical book at all. It's something that you can really enjoy reading if you're interested at all in on how to improve a relationship you may have with a partner, with a woman. It's specifically for men. All right, Back Away from the Edge of the Cliff. Number 6, is she ready for a second one or not? And this book is all about giving your woman the most amazing orgasms you can. That's what this book's about. It's about getting her there in the most amazing way with your hand. And I do have experience with this, and I really think I can share it with you. All right, is she ready for a second one or not? Don't forget to breathe. Number 8 is Hand Over Tongue. And the last chapter is Have Fun in Every Moment. And so those are my chapter titles. And I'll leave you with that. And now you know where I go from this. And I am a writer. There is no question that I am a writer because I've written now 10 plus chapters in different books. And I'm already started on my 3rd book. The book that I'm going to write next, because the novel needs its time. The 3rd book I'm writing is my journey from going from a corporate high-end stress IT guy to living in a van now. And that goes through living in the bus, living in a big house, being homeless for several weeks, and how was that breaking into someone's house, breaking into the basement of an abandoned home every night because it was the dead of winter, all the way through our journeys. And my place to come to this minimalist, free, loving place that I'm in. And so this is the book I'm going to write next. And I'm really excited about that book, and I'm excited about this love book I'm doing. It's gonna, if you want to really please your woman and you're not quite sure you're there, this little book, 50-page book, I'm telling you, it can really help you to, if you really care about giving your woman that great orgasm. This will help you understand it and how to do it, and how to really enjoy your time doing it and just have fun with your woman. All right, everybody, there's me. I'm a writer now. Why I'm a writer and how I got here, and it all comes from Noelle breaking it off for me, and then me just coming from this download to this point of now. I'm a writer, and I've written several chapters, and I'm going to be a writer for the rest of my life. And I may work at this hardware store for a while, but I'm going to be a writer working at a hardware store until my book takes off. That's who I am now. So, and I'm still going to be on the road on that journey, and I want to bring you with me. So everyone have a great day, and man, go do something crazy. You know how crazy it is for me to write a sex book? When I thought about it, I laughed, and I'm like, but then I was like, why can't I? And so I'm doing it. Why can't you go do that insane thing you think you can't do? Just go freaking do it and see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen, other than I know I've written an amazing book, and I know it will help men in their relationships if they read it. And that's all I care about. I care about sharing it. And go do something insane and just see where it comes from. All right, bye everybody.